So here we are with episode 2 of Mayonaka Punch. Last episode was pretty good, and I would assume they're gonna start their new channel this episode. I can't wait to hopefully not cringe about all of the things that they're going to do, but we'll just have to see. Full links are on Patreon. If you haven't seen the first episode, there's a playlist either in the description, in the comments, or in the one of the cards. So let's get started. I don't know why, I just thought that she was going to wake up with Live on top of her. But then technically, light is shining. Does that mean you walk back to your bedroom, or did Live take you back? And she's down. Nappy time. Okay, so it is Live who took her to your place. But then she ended up in... Yeah, says the drunk. Ooh, staring at her neck. Hey, you gotta savor. Oh. Foo. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, she didn't find any blood. Well, technically she did find blood, but... So let me set up... You're the one who fucking offered, bro! Like... Holy shit! Yeah, I wish that was you, huh? Nope, we made a promise. RIP. That's such a waste though, bro. That's such a waste. Like, if you have such great blood, you gotta savor it and let her recover the blood, you know? So they do live... So they do live in the same... This is so fucking awkward, bro. Like, at this point... Oh, garlic paste. So that means that she won't be able to pay for... Who's gonna pay for this entire fucking bill for... This bill for the house? Who's gonna pay for this mortgage? Obviously, Masaki. Wow. All the way in the forest? In the mountain? In the hill? Maybe you just yell her name really loud. You know, cut yourself a little bit, you know? She'll smell you. There it is. Banpai does kind of sound somewhat familiar to vampire for some reason. Huh. Hey, let her talk! Oh. And now you guys are gonna project it onto YouTube. Your bone marrow. Damn, even the bone, bro? Like the bone marrow? She was drunk when she said that. No, you should fucking... No, you should re-bargain it! You guys haven't signed any contract yet! Yeah, but then you won't get to savor it if you're gonna get fucking sucked bone dry. Choo-choo girls? Instead of hype-up girls? Hey yo, she's really going for the shorts route, dude. That is true, like, if you don't care too much, if you just want to get subscribers, utilize analytics right away. I wish y'all actually translate that one. Oh, they're golden comments now, like they're good comments. Damn, dude, 500k. But how many subs? They're also gung-ho about it. Over the top video. Oh. Uh-oh. Here comes the caretaker. You can hear it in the music. Uh-oh. Fraternizing. She's got blood. Shige Yuki, but also don't call her that. Okay, so it is a fresh supply of blood. She probably saw the videos. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So shooketh. Finally breaking the rules. Okay, so that's why they only have blood packs. If we were to assume that was up for discussion. Ah! Fucking got him! From Mother! Oh, shit! Oh, hey, this is special effects, alright? That's the one thing that she's gonna... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Garlic paste bomb! She literally had that for self-defense! I hate garlic! Or does she love garlic? Is it a drug? These tulips get my tulips! Let's get shooting. Uh-oh. Mother is mad. Who is Mother? Rip, dude. Dreams went so fast. Those magical 2 weeks. To an empty house. Damn, dude, they took the couch? So much better with Masaki gone. Oh, she got like 2 alcohol right there. She already drank 1, just a second one. You're a lovely bone marrow. My god. I just can't think about that. Like, does that mean you're gonna bite through her bone? And like suck up her bone marrow? The only way she would forgive you if you continue with the channel. Alright, off she goes. Oh, that's her 3rd one. Jesus. Oh my god, just so many comments. Comments everywhere. Oh, her window's open. Just punches through her fucking window. Damn, what a backflip. Kind of. Could have broken her neck there. Give me a reason. Right now, it's she's making it out of spite. Damn, look at all that. Is that like idea boards? Oh, until you got into YouTube, huh? Relatable. Kikka. So Kikka's the blonde girl? Oh my god. Somebody else who's also into YouTube. Dude, that feeling when you find out somebody, you've been watching the same channel as somebody else. But then, like, she started getting serious. But oh. Dude, I'm thinking about it. You literally have a fucking video farm on you right now. Like, they're vampires. They don't need sleep. I mean, they do need blood, but like, they can work 24/7, bro. Content farms. Oh, letting her in. It's almost morning. I guess they do sleep. Well, I mean, it's not like you can do much in the day, so they would sleep in the day. Yeah! Can't complain if we drag her into the videos too! It's very interesting how her shirt is like that. What the hell? Pay back those debts of yours. No. No. Dragged into it. So you're just recreating another channel. We're really starting from like the beginning. Create a new channel. Hey, yo, this fucking song though. Well, time to toss stuff into a pot. Thrills and kicks, ready, go. Hyaluronic acid? 12 a.m. Very specific. No! Food! Oh! Mayo pan? Mayonnaise bread. Okay, so that is the YouTube channel name. Damn. Damn, you made all of this in one night? Jesus Christ. Since you got it, you know. Yeah! Foo, let's go! Hell yeah! What's that fucking clown squeak? And make the thumbnail. Oh shit, look at her! Hey yo, I like this fucking beginner's guide to YouTube. Yes! She should not be on camera at all! Yo, I like this fucking almost like 8-bit, like, I forgot what the genre of it's called. It's like, it's not like jazz, but I like the way that bass is. Alright. Damn, worked all night on that video. Okay. Wait, no, never mind. She had a mouse. I was over like, my god, she did all of this on a fucking laptop, and I forgot she had a mouse with her. Because, like, if she did all that on a mouse pad, respect, dude. What a pain in the ass to have to edit videos on a fucking mouse pad, but... So, like, they were talking about Ichiko being, like, childish, because, like, of the way her channel name was. And so, and then there's that fucking part of the manor, I mean, that I feel like is, like, a kid's playground. So I assume that's what it is. And also Ichiko is a fucking lolly. So, like, you know, I hope that they're not going where I assume they're gonna go with Ichiko, you know, to hopefully keep her a relatively wholesome character. For the most part, you know? So, there was one part I wanted to look at before we go back to the center. It's this fucking shirt jacket thing that, that Live has. It's so fucking, like, I don't know, I really like it. The way that she can just turn it into like a giant collar. Yeah, so there's a button, so she just, and then so she takes that off, and then she ties it into a ribbon. Wow. I really like the design of this shirt, honestly. Wow, that's really cool. But alright, folks, we are gonna get right back to the center. Hello, here I am. Back at it again, reading comments. Choo-choo pops while flying. So they're saying choo-choo pops, and they've got like the little pop thing. And then it's just number 6, they're just naming it like that. Okay, free fall, number 9. Okay. Also, she says, compared to the Hyped-up Sis days, it's a lot harder to get numbers on YouTube now. And I suppose that is true in a sense, to where, like, back in, like, the olden days, right? 2008, 2010s, there were less people on YouTube overall, right, in terms of creators and viewers. But now YouTube has blown up so much, and it's as the first episode said, YouTube is now the #1 most watched platform ever, right? Millions, billions of people are watching it, and millions more are getting their hands on making YouTube. So like there's millions, maybe even billions of videos. Well, actually, I don't think about billions of videos coming out daily, but like thousands of videos come out daily, and they're all begging for your attention. So understandable that it's harder to get numbers nowadays. This was shot using special effect. Don't try this at home. And so just even more, I can't get over these fucking pop shit. Like, by the way, this would also, like, if these kind of went viral and then they started a new channel again, that means that somebody who watched these shorts would probably be like, wait a minute, I recognize these girls. So 81k views, 100k, and 3k. Such is the life of fucking shorts, I swear, dude. You know, you'll get some shorts that'll do fucking great, some that's do okay, and then you just get these that just hit like 3k or like 0 views. The amount of people who come into the server that I helped create with a friend of mine, and it's basically for YouTubers and all that, right? One of the big primary questions that they always come in is, why is my short not doing great? Like, my short, it was doing, like, one of my short was really popping off, and by popping off, I mean they probably got like 3,000 views or 5,000, 10,000 views, and then they'll show these other lists of like the shorts that they've posted, and it's like 0 views. And they're like, I don't understand what's going on. And honestly, even YouTube itself don't even know what the fuck's going on with shorts. It almost feels like, for shorts, sometimes it feels like you're just gambling. You just toss a video out there and you're just like, well, I hope it does well in the shorts feed. That being said, if your video gets out of the shorts feed, one of the ways that you can get shorts to continue is to make it searchable. That's one of the ways, because like when you search up videos, you'll get shorts in your search. Why am I talking to you guys about this? Are you becoming a YouTuber? If so, consider joining my Discord server. I guess they are napping here. I guess they vampires need their sleep and all that, you know? I did say, you guys, you got a content farm. To which I feel like that maybe is still a little bit true. Maybe vampires can work a little bit more than just regular humans. Just saying, you know, at the very least, maybe they can work at least like 16 hours or something. And hey, they're vampires, so maybe the human labor laws don't I would really like exploit these vampires. I mean, technically that's what Masaki did in like the beginning with like this channel that she started, right? The Choo Choo Girls. Also, I'm just looking at live drinking all of this pack of blood. My god. I love watching your videos. Keep it up. I'm a fan of your videos and I watch it all the time. Nikki from App Nana. I was so shocked at how it looks like you're really flying. I'm totally hooked. Looking forward to the next one. I can't tell what's real and what's CG. Those effects are mind-boggling. So awesome. And then this is the comment that really got her, right? These videos are so boring, not even worth watching. She's got all these good comments, and then it's this one that stands out to her. Understandable, bro, but like it's just from somebody named AA. Their name's boring as well. No wonder they're fucking bored. So Choo Choo pops on top of a car. Okay. And so yeah, this was using special effects and not trying this at home, and then they just fucking crash. They just toss this car off a hill. I would assume they probably caught it. What's the point of the Choo Choo pops? Wow, it looked like the car really drove off. How did they shoot this? Thought this was a graphic accident video for a second. The girl with the pink hair is the one from that viral short. She's so cool and athletic. See, there you go. This is a long video, right? But people are recognizing that she's the pink hair. So like, I would presume if they were to, if starting this new channel, right, some people would recognize them from the from the shorts, the viral shorts anyways. Choo Choo Pops, but we turn into bats. I thought it was called Choo Choo Girls. Is that not? Or is it Choo Choo Pops? Dude, look at Fu. Like, she... Alright, you know what? This... no comment. Oh, look at them. So cute. They all look alike when they're cute little bats, except just the colors. Love videos that go all out, making zero sense. Love even. Way too elaborate. I was like, question mark, but it's so cute, so it's whatever. Best movie I've ever seen. Okay, so this is her ideas. Fall videos with falling and writing things do well. Ideas for places to fall from. Ideas for things to fall, to ride on top of. A train would probably make people mad. Wow. I would assume what we're seeing here is the video, to which if that's the case, hey, some good camera work. And consider that they're vampires, right? They don't need drones. They just need to fucking take Masaki and just fucking show her flying. Oh, well, take her with them flying, right? Choo Choo Pops while falling from high up. It says 11:30? This is 11 minutes and 30 seconds? Of what? Of just her falling off? I don't know. But after Masaki says, after a good number of videos, utilize analytics right away. You know, when I saw that, when I saw Masaki say that, I was just like, wow, somebody who was writing, the people who were writing this story, they were like really into YouTube, and like they're like really looking into, I would presume they were probably watching a lot of YouTube guru type videos, you know, like Nick Nimmin or something. He's one of the biggest in space, or even Daryl Eves. He's like the biggest, right? He's the guy who helps Mr. Beast blow up and everything. So the person who not the person, but the people, you know, maybe one person, maybe two people, maybe multiple people working on it, whatever, but the people writing this, they definitely understand how YouTube works, and I really enjoy it. Choo Choo Pops while lifting heavy things, number 2. But again, these are very Japanese-like, very Japanese-like thumbnails. I don't know, with the Japanese and wanting to put text everywhere, but like, if you ever see those Japanese thumbnails, yo, it's just fucking text everywhere, and it's just like, my god. Hey, you know, if it works, right? CG, live action, all about the new hot video channel, Choo Choo Girls. And then they get deleted. Yo, that will create some buzz as well, by the way. Okay, so Choo Choo Pops on top of a plane. Choo Choo Pops on top of Mount Fuji. Choo Choo Pops on top of a car while doing handstand. My god, dude. And also, the way that they're kind of showcasing these right here, right? You see these little marks right there? I would presume that is coming from a browser extension, which, you know, if you're a YouTuber, there's a possible chance that you're probably going to be using browser extensions like vidIQ or something, right? So, you know what? Good for them. Good for them. Again, this is 16 minutes long? Of what? Her on a fucking plane? 16 minutes long? Why? This is 21 minutes and 40 seconds of what? Just them flying to Mount Fuji? What the fuck is going on? But also, this one, it looks like all 3 of the vampire girls are there, to which, how do they take the shot then? That's my question. Because, like, if Masaki is, like, in need of somebody to, like, hold her while she records this, but also this would be, like, very high up. Like, I don't even know if Masaki would even be able to fucking think or breathe from that height. But at the same time, like, does that mean they got a drone to do this? Like, what is happening? Unless they have, like, vampire magic, right? Vampire magic, and they've got, like, a vampire bat or something holding the camera for them. I don't know. You know, maybe they could give, like, Masaki a bit of, like, temporary wings, which also it's kind of dangerous when you think about it. But you know what? This whole thing is dangerous. Few days later. Okay, so your latest video has been viewed 500k. Okay, so just the latest videos? I guess she's not looking it says video information, so like she's looking specifically, but then she's in the analytics page. Hold on. Okay, I just have to quickly take a look at the analytics. And the analytics, it should say your channel has gotten this many views, but you know what? You know, I'm not going to question this. All right. Actually, you know what? I am going to question this part. What is this? What is this part? Why is there a plus? What can you add into it? Is this a browser extension? Such a nice house. I'd love to live there. Good luck, you two. It's so much better now that Masaki is gone. What a lovely place. All your hard effort has ... Congrats on the move. A house with 2 cuties is guaranteed to just be as cute, I suppose. So, big review, our new house. Okay. Masaki said she deleted... No. She said she deleted the Choo Choo girls. She didn't say she deleted the Hyped-up Sis because these 2 girls have the still has the advantage, right? Well, not advantage, but still has the channel because that's what they said. Anyways. Masaki was so annoying. I'm glad she's gone. So did Masaki end up just running away? You know it's over when all the comments on social media are bashing her. Show me the Masaki white knights. The Masaki scandal is so hilarious, LMAO. All those delicious tears. They're not yours, bro. Did Masaki-san apologize on her knees yet? This is what happens when you get full of yourself. Hashtag Masaki scandal. See ya, Masaki. Who are they, I guess, what is she looking at? I guess she's looking at a Twitter thread, and so that's why everybody is just talking shit about her. Create an ego account. An ego account? So Ego owns YouTube? Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. She's creating a channel, but she's typing in her actual name? I would presume Masaki Sonoe is her real name. You didn't have to do that, you know? All I'm saying is that you gotta really keep this shit private, because like if you get some people who really wants to pry into your shit, and like they manage to get into like, you know, your little data of your ego account and all that, they can see your first and last name is Masaki, and then if they know about Masaki, they're gonna be like, wait a minute, this channel's owned by Masaki, what the fuck? Okay, so when Fu says that, and then they kind of are a little bit like shookev, and so she gets into okay, so Masaki cuts out that part. Okay, understandable. Wow, dude, that fucking cut though. You see that shit? That's some. I actually really like the way they did that cut in the anime, you know. The fucking clown squeak, bro. Yeah, upload that shit. Okay, I think these ones that she's looking at, this was, well, actually, no, this was a new one, actually. Yeah, no, I feel like, no, these are the same comments from, last episode, I think. Yeah. Okay. It probably won't be like back then. Not a lot of people will notice us, but now I can start fresh. Okay. I felt like I didn't read any of that. Like, okay. Wow, 1 subscriber, do you see that? Oh my god. All right. Again, like they really worked on that all night. My goodness. And no, they all have taken part of it. So my goodness. All right. So that was episode 2 of Mayonaka Punch. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty good episode. I really enjoyed the just even like the little details that they go into the whole YouTube stuff. I don't know how that VTuber one is going, but I assume that one's a little bit more focused on like VTuber and like live streaming and whatnot. But like even for something like Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night, right, where the big primary focus is that they started a YouTube channel, they didn't particularly go into like too much of a detail, or at least go into like a detailed detail of like the whole YouTube stuff. You know, they still talk about like the whole internet comments and all that and how that can affect you. So, you know, in terms of like, I feel like Jellyfish kind of dealt a little bit more into like the idol and just overall like the internet and not like specifically YouTube. So to see this to see this anime talk about YouTube and talk about it in depth, I really enjoy it, especially the way that they created Masaki's character and how like she didn't really care all that much about she found everything bothersome in high school, and one of the only things that she really did a lot is watch YouTube videos. And I'm just gonna be like, you know, again, relatable. And then that feeling of meeting other people who also watch the same channel as you, it's pretty fucking lit, you know? It's kind of like that feeling when you've been friends with somebody for a while and then you find out that you've been watching the same channel. That's how I felt with my friend when I found out that we have been watching the same channel, and like we also realized that we've been watching a lot of the same channels, but we've just never really fucking talked about it. So I really enjoy it, and again, I really enjoy the fact that for Masaki, the culture of YouTube is very much ingrained into her, and this is something that she knows that she wants to do, and she just and basically YouTube is her passion. And you know, I vibe with that because I feel like that's me, honestly. You know, I used to work in a company that did that created a browser extension made for YouTubers, right, made for creators. And after I left that company, I started a company with my friend, and this company is literally made for YouTubers. So again, I feel that very much for Masakichi, that it feels like YouTube is my life. Like, I know way too many fucking things about YouTube. I've also was talking about certain, like, fucking situations that's happening to YouTubers right now. Like, dude, the past 2 months is fucking wild, dude. Like, so many fucking allegations and shit. And so I was, like, telling my a friend of mine who doesn't really watch YouTube as much, and I'm just like, oh, maybe you know this person, right? And she's just like, no. I'm just like, what? But they have millions of subscribers. How did you not know? And I'm just like, well, they're this person, and like they're kind of in a bit of a situation with this other person. You know that person, right? Like, I was hoping that like maybe they would know, in hopes that she would know, in hopes that this person has been a controversial figure, you know, so maybe have heard it. And she was just like, no, I haven't heard that person either. And I'm just like, oh my god. I felt like that fucking crazy person just talking to somebody about a subject that they didn't even know anything about. But going to the beginning with Masaki waking up and remembering what had happened in last night, which, you know, I'm very surprised that she does remember what happened last night. Good for her, you know. I guess she was still conscious. She wasn't like blackout drunk or anything, but she certainly remembers the deal, right? Once she hits 1 million subscribers, go ahead, make a meal of me. To which, I mean, she was drunk, so she probably wasn't really thinking about, and I mean, when she was like falling down, you know, falling from this fucking building, she was just like, you know what? Time to go to sleep permanently, you know? Might as well. So, like, she didn't have, like, very, a big care about her life then, right? So that's why she's willing to just make this crazy suggestion that, hey, you can fucking suck me dry if we hit 1 million subs. We do have Live, who's just, really out here waiting, you know? She's just craving Masaki's blood right now, or just staring at her neck and everything. Like, my god. But she crashes in. We are immediately introduced to Fu, and I don't know where she's been, but hey, you know what? Whatever. This manor maybe is super big, and like, we haven't seen all the rooms yet, it seems like. We see that Ichiko has been reverted to a bat from blood deprivation. I thought that was very funny. And like, Ichiko puts like so much, she puts so much trust in Live that hopefully Live will come back to get blood, and Live's just will be like, oh shit, I totally forgot about that. But here's Masaki allowing her some blood, right? So let me get you on camera later. This is her doing yet again another contract, except this is supposedly a literal blood contract, right? You take my blood, you're gonna get on camera later. What an animation, by the way. Like the way that she hits that, boom, and then goes into a row and like a big fucking flash. That's so nice. But I was wondering if Ichiko was going to be that type of character where she would like live so much that she might feel like Masaki is like a threat to her or whatever. You know, that's kind of initial thought, because like I feel like that's one of the ways that these type of characters could go. But with Masaki offering her some blood, you know, and like getting her into this whole YouTube stuff and potentially paying off her debt and everything, you know, they seems, all the groups so far is like are very much meshing with each other. So I enjoy that. I mean, Fu kind of just gets, she kind of just gets brought along, so. But Masaki is dreading over the fact that she literally told a vampire that once they hit 1 million subs, she can suck her bone dry. And like, when she says bone dry, Live is literally like, yeah, let me suck that bone marrow right out of you, which... Oh, dude, oh my god. Again, is she just gonna sink her teeth into her bone? And just suck the marrow out of it? Does marrow have blood in it? I mean, if Live is wanting to suck her marrow, maybe. But also, I was just kind of thinking, like, how are you gonna do it other than if you can't sink your teeth into it, you know? Or you're just gonna fucking snap her like a pop? Like an ice pop? You know, just boom, and then, the blood in the fucking marrow. But I say, for Masaki, that she should redo this deal, alright? It's not signed yet or anything. You know, these are just verbal agreements, and like, verbal agreements are very malleable. And so what you could do instead, right? Especially with Yuki coming on later, it's like, you can't be sucking human blood or whatever, right? That's against the law for vampires. So like, that's why they only have all these blood packs. And like, Masaki could just be like, hey, you know, once we go for 1 million subs, I will become your human blood pack. You know, and if it's against the law to suck her directly, just get the blood, you know, just do a little blood donation. Again, like, it's such a waste if you find somebody who has like such great blood. Like, Live is a vampire, so she's gonna live for a very long time, and like Masaki, if she is to stay as a human, which I would prefer if she does, if she were to stay human, well, she's gonna fucking die eventually anyway, so like, you might as well prolong the amount of blood that you can get from her, especially if it's like one of the most delicious blood that you've ever had. That's all I'm saying, alright? Humans in particular can't exactly do that. If they've got like the best food ever in their life, I mean, they could probably order more if it's from like a restaurant or somebody is making it or whatever, you know, I guess you can refill on that. But like, at the very least, if you get like one of the best food of your life, you can reorder that. But like, you're not gonna just fucking shoot the chef or something and just ruin your potential to get even more best of the best food in the world, you know? So, Otomin and Kikka have decided that they're going to move out. I would assume they left her with the camera at the very least. And then, they took the TV and the couch. Which, you know what? Understandable. How is Masaki paying for the mortgage right now? How is she paying for, like, the electricity bill, the fucking utility bill? Like, what's going on here, you know? Oh, whatever, but Otomin and Kikka are now moving out, and basically, that's that for the freaking moment. Okay, I was planning on going through this entire episode, but I've decided for the sake of my sanity and to be able to put these in chapters a whole lot easier, I'm just gonna go back to just talk about, like, the characters in itself, right? So, I just want to talk a little bit about, like, the Hyped-up Sis, you know, when they were a pair and all that before this whole fucking breakup shit. So back in high school, Masaki was just this girl who didn't really care about anything else other than watching YouTube videos or NewTube videos, and that's how she made friends with Otomin and Kikka, because they have also seen that she watched all these videos, and so again, this is how they ended up making friends, and this is how they've decided that they're going to make videos as well, right? And they just so happened to get a viral video, which then ended up boosting their passion, their need, their wants to be like the new tubers that they've been watching, and that's why they've started up the Hyped-up Sis. This kind of gives us a little bit more of a backstory between Otomin and Kikka, that, you know, of course they did start off as good friends, I would presume. And as with what Otomin and Kikka said during their live stream, and how they've both voted to kick Masaki off, it's the majority vote, right? That despite they've been having a bit of a crumbling relationship, and then there's the whole thing of like, oh, Masaki is the one who like been doing all these ideas, and Otomin puts that as, well, you're the one who just wanted all of the fame, right? That it's all of your ideas and everything. We still have not yet to see I was gonna say the result of the fallout, but we technically saw it that last episode. But we still haven't seen all of these steps yet, right? That led us to the fallout. So we now have seen the beginning, and we have now seen the end. And we still haven't seen like the bottlenecking part that led up to that, despite that even like led up to the fucking punch that Masaki did on Otomin. Hey yo, I just realized, you know what Masaki should do if she wants to like get her identity back and all that? She should challenge them to a boxing match. Let's go! Let's go, dude! We'll fucking punch each other. Let's go! I mean, it's not like they'll accept it anyways. I say it's a 2v1 match, you know? Otomin and Kikka versus Masaki alone in a boxing match. Other than being introduced to Fu, which honestly is a very soft introduction to her, because she's, you know, a soft-spoken, shy character. But here we are with Yuki, or Shigeyuki, as Live would like to call her, but she doesn't like to be called that, so I guess I will just call her Yuki then. She is on the same level as Live, because according to Ichiko, right, they have a hierarchy, and Yuki and Masaki are on the same level. That's why, sorry, not Masaki, fucking Live. Live is on the same level as Yuki, so that's why they're both able to just fucking argue with each other, while if Yuki were to talk to Ichiko, right, Ichiko's just over here fucking trembling and everything. So, it'll be nice if we get to see her a little bit more. She seems to be, perhaps the caretaker, even a gatekeeper to all of this, which is understandable in terms of, like, vampire society, right? We've got to keep our identities a secret, because even though vampires, they've got all these great abilities and all that, right, their numbers, I would assume, is small compared to humans. So if vampires were to, the identity of vampires were to be revealed, and people were going on fucking vampire hunts, the amount of humans would definitely overwhelm the vampires. So Yuki came to give them some supplies of blood, I will say. That's a tiny hand right there. Look at that tiny doll hand. But Ichiko, in her nervousness, ends up saying it beats running out and having to search a hospital like before. And Live is like, yo, Ichiko, shut the fuck up, right? And so Yuki realizes, oh, raiding an abandoned hospital for blood? You know, not only that, I will say, dude, that fucking fear though. So not only did you bring a human here, you tried to steal their blood. So that is, I think she says, against the rule, against the code, against the conduct. Oh my god, dude, that's shaking. Ichiko, so fucking crazy, bro. Still a stickler. Okay, you flagrantly breaking the rules, and Live is just like, who gives a shit? I didn't steal any blood anyways, and I was gonna tell you about Masaki. Look, man, it's not really stealing if the human gives us the blood, right? Just saying. Tell me, huh? Even if we were going to assume that was up for discussion. Okay, so she shows, how do you explain this? So, Yuki is coming here with a message from Mother, and we would presume Mother is like the Grandmaster Vampire? I would presume, like the Grandmaster Vampire that made all of them. as well, if we're talking about like vampire hierarchies and all that. So Mother said, erase the channel or you'll be the ones erase. Very serious in all this. Actions that reveals our powers to the public are strictly prohibited above all else. So like what, you would have you would have just let the whole stealing human blood and raiding the hospital for blood as just like a slap on the wrist? But the power thing, again, understandable. You've greatly angered Mother, and so even that gets Live to just raise her shoulders, you know, to be like, oh shit. Meanwhile, Ichiko is just fucking shooketh, dude. So delete the channel. Thanks to my awesome videos, my awesome ideas. I love that she says my awesome ideas. Like she's really gonna still take credit somehow. I mean, they are her ideas, but like, goddamn, dude. I love that Masaki's just been watching this whole time, lying low. But then the moment delete the channel, she cares more about the channel than she cares more about her life. God, some people, dude, relatable. I do love this part where she's coming in to attack and immediately Live comes in to protect her. You know, it'll be nice if we get some vampire battles. That'll be nice, you know? But I love that Masaki is like not afraid of the vampires. Like this, like Yuki literally just tried to attack her or possibly kill her or whatnot. I would assume she probably was just going to, you know, take her down and like, you know, put her down a notch and whatnot. But I guess because Masaki knows that Live's on her side, she just takes this opportunity and she just tosses garlic paste into her mouth. That's so funny, bro. And so we get to see the effect of garlic because, you know, all vampires are very different in terms of like the fictions and stuff. You know, vampire rules, what can vampires do or not are very different from writing to writing. So, you know, here garlic is like alcohol, I guess. You know, gets them a little drunk and all that. And I guess we can see that Yuki is a certain type of drunk, that's for sure. And in terms of the vampire rules that this series has set in, it seems like Live follows like one of the classic vampire laws, which is a vampire cannot enter a house unless they are invited in, which I still don't really understand that rule. Makes no sense, but you know, vampires, dude, they have decorum. After the whole debacle of like deleting the channel and Masaki had to delete it because Live is just like, yeah, we can't anger Mother, right? Out of everybody, we cannot anger Mother, and she's very angry with us right now. Despite deleting the channel, right, Live is still thinking about Masaki, and she's just kind of over here like, I want to know everything about her, which is just like, do you need to learn everything about a person that you're about to suck bone dry? Like, all I'm saying is that if you get too attached to the literal blood pack, you're gonna be a little sad once you suck her blood, once you suck her dry. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, don't try to, if that's your fucking plan in the end, don't get fucking attached to her. But I like that Live, for some reason, is very interested in Masaki, other than the fact that it's for her blood, right? She wants to drink Masaki's blood, but I suppose Masaki is also a person holding the blood, so Live is also interested in learning about the person holding the blood she wants to suck. And I overall enjoyed this scene where Live is talking to her through the window, asking her like, hey, you know, we had fun making these videos, but like, you seem very serious. So like, what's your reason in wanting to do this, right? I want to learn everything about you. And I like it. It's a nice little it's a nice little scene between these two characters, you know. I'm over here, big Yuri fan, if you haven't noticed. So far I like the relationship between Masaki and Live, you know, and overall, honestly, I like all of the relationship that that the vampires have with Masaki. Again, I thought that there was going to be some fucking bullshit between Ichiko and Masaki, but there wasn't. It kind of seems like there's some bullshit between Ichiko and Fu, but you know, it also kind of feels like Fu. We haven't seen too much of Fu, so it will be nice to see a lot more of her. I wonder if eventually she will have some sort of a freak out moment, because she definitely feels like those sort of characters that just let everything bottle up before she explodes. Just saying, but we'll find out in due time. But again, so far, right, in these 2 episodes, I really enjoy the character dynamics. I mean, in the first episode, they've already kind of shown the way Masaki is and like her relationship with Otomin and Kikka. So we can't exactly have her be stuck in another situation where she has like a bunch of banter and rambles and you know, quote unquote fights, you know, arguments with like another group and especially like a group of vampires and whatnot. So I like that she finds herself a new group and everybody is like happy for the most part, having fun for the most part, right? We'll just have to see what happens once she hits 1 million subscribers, you know, whether their attitude will change or not. And I like that with Live knowing about, or at least a little bit about Masaki's past and, you know, her passion in wanting to start a YouTube channel. I like that she asked, like, are you okay not being on camera? Like, I know that you wanted to get to 1 million subs and all that, but like, are you sure you don't want to be on camera taking the credit, or at least having people see you on camera and whatnot? And Masaki, after learning in the last episode, realizes, yeah, I'm not currently I'm not suited to be on camera. She's got way too many controversies on her. But I also like the creation of the channel name as well, right? Mayonaka Punch. Mayonaka because it's like something relating to night. Currently can't remember, and then Punch because of the way Masaki got cancelled, which also means that Live knows about the cancellation, right? She did watch videos about it, but I really enjoy that. That's the reason that that's the way the channel name is. I did think about Mayonaka Punch as like the title, and if the first episode came out and just Masaki fucking punching somebody, I was just like, oh, Mayonaka Punch, that makes sense. And now with like the channel creation of Mayonaka Punch, and again the explanation, I like it, you know? There's something nice about having and then like when they combine the name together. It's just Mayopan, so like mayonnaise bread, mayonnaise and bread, somewhere around there. So I really like that whole idea. It's funny, you know, it's and it's also a little bit catchy as well. So I overall, again, really enjoy the creation of the title, and again, I like the relationship that Live has with Masaki. I would presume, right? I would presume if Live has it's like developing a closeness, right? A close relationship with Masaki. Like, I would presume when 1 million subscriber hits, you know, maybe she will get to have Masaki's blood, but she won't suck her dry, or at least won't suck her bone marrow, right? Because hopefully by then she's already attached to her, unless she can't somehow fucking control herself, but like she's been having blood, like constant blood supplies on her, so like she should be able to. Well, but again, they do say Masaki got that Marachi blood, so whether she can control it or not, who knows? I mean, Ichiko had some blood, although Masaki did just fucking toss her off and whatnot. But yeah, I always feel like when it comes to these type of stories where like they have a deal where it's just like, oh, you can have my life by the end of all of this, it typically doesn't end with the person like taking their life and all that, typically anyways, you know? It's like that eldritch hoarder with that boy who summoned an eldritch entity, or he met with the eldritch entity and he just asked her to be his older sister and all that, you know, and by the end of the deal she would get to eat him and whatnot, you know? It's I don't know. I remember that one. Like, I remember when okay, off topic, all right, about that series. All right, I remember seeing it first as a hentai. And then I found out that they made like a manga series of it where like it's not a hentai. All right, and I'm just like, okay, all right, that makes sense. But like the whole thing is that it was supposed to be before the deal, right? The deal was made that like she was going to eat him. So like that's the whole manga series is based off of, and like the hentai series is based off of once the deal is it's time for the eldritch being to take the boy and eat him up, you know. It finds out that, oh, when she says eat him up, she means like another way. Like anyways, I haven't read that series in a very long time. But that's what I was thinking about for some reason. In terms of like, when it comes to these type of deals, it typically doesn't end the way that it is, you know? So there's that. This series so far, in terms of being a YouTube-related series, really hits that note that I really enjoy, and I'm hoping that they will get a little bit more into the nitty-gritty of YouTube, you know, like talking about analytics and everything, you know, like if they suddenly start talking about impressions and CTR, I'm gonna be like, whoa, holy shit, what the hell's going on? Dude, but like at the same time, I'm just gonna fucking nerd out on like analytics and shit. Like, yo, if they start getting into like advanced analytics, though, whoa, looking at the source traffic and everything, whoa. But despite all that, I would presume they're not going to get into like the super detailed portion of like the back end of YouTube and all that. Who knows? Who knows? We'll just have to see what this episode, what the series has in store for us. I also found out that this is made by PA Works, and PA Works had a previous original series that I really enjoyed, and it's called Buddy Daddies. I say it's probably one of my not to say my top one of my top rated anime. I will say I really enjoyed that series, and the thing with that series was that it's such a simple story. You know, it's a simple story about family, and like, dude, you put family and shit in there and you do it well, of course I will fucking love it. So I'm very so like knowing that this is from the same studio, and this is also an original anime, right? Mayonaka Punch. So knowing that this is from the same studio that made Buddy Daddies, I feel like we're in good hands. You know, I always still have some hesitation when it comes to original anime from time to time, but like I felt like Jellyfish as an original anime did pretty well as pretty well as well. That's what I was gonna say. English, am I right? I thought that show did pretty well, even though there were some things that I still have a bit of issue towards the end, but that's just the whole thing with original anime, right? So but again, I have, not to say I don't want to put high hopes on the series, but currently, so far, this is one of my favorite of the season. But it's also one of my favorites simply because it's an original. Like, we don't know it. We collectively, as the viewers, don't really know what's going to happen next because there's no source for us to get into. So, very fun. Again, I'm very excited for the next episode. Very excited to see more of the character cast, you know, to see they're all very I was gonna say they're all very likable. I don't know about Otomin and Kikka, but again, we still haven't known the full story yet. So until then, you know, I don't like them. But Masaki definitely feels like she learned her lesson since last episode, so I like that. Anyways, if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here.